You want me to do like we normally do the intro and then just say, as always, we've got Worship Brother Ben Wallace, and then let you introduce the Grand Master? You want to go ahead and do that?
You do it. Do me, and then do Sean, and do yourself.
Okay.
Let the music play for just a minute when you're ready, and then you lead into the introduction of the Grand Master.
As always, just read this, pause for a few seconds, and then...
Yeah, let the music play for a minute. And then, just, we keep talking about having a bio, but we don't have a bio yet. So probably just jot down a few things. I know he states for 127. Past Master states for 127.
27.
Ooh.
Leave the one off.
I tried to dock you about 100 years there.
1795, believe it or not.
Founding member of Sophia. What else, boss? What else you want in your bio?
That's about it. I'm not that interesting.
Pointed to the Grand Line what year? Let's put that in there.
07.
Bye.
David Cash.
It's an awful lot of tech equipment up there, Brown.
Sometimes you got to do it.
Got a redundant video system.
You said David Cash is his first name?
David Cash.
Statesville number 27.
Most worshipful brother, David Cash. Can you hear okay?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, wall to wall and treetop tall. These headphones on, I want to break into We Are the World or something. It's a new experience for me.
It's a pretty new experience for us.
All right, so what all are you wanting to go over?
I don't know. We're going to wing it.
Okay.
We'll start with the upcoming events, just because we always start with current events.
Yep, good.
So I'll run down through them. We'll chat about them up. I'll just be marking stuff off as we get to it. But I think we'll probably talk about this decal program a little bit. We're going to hit that real light.
Yeah. Yeah, and you don't even have to hit it if you don't want to.
We'll talk about that OSW app, this investigation committee guidelines thing. Yeah, do a little meat and potatoes there. Then we'll move into like the Lodge experience maybe next, because I know you like to talk about that. We want to talk about that, but we don't want to just regurgitate your. Maybe we'll explore it more in depth. So we want to talk about that without making it TO.
Yeah.
So it's kind of TO-ish, but we've done a program on TO, and we don't want to TO them to death.
Exactly.
So talk about it as a Lodge experience, and you kind of do that. We'll just see where that leads. If that conversation feels good, we'll go in depth. If it's not feeling so good, then we'll move away from it.
You roll on.
All right.
You keep it going.
We'll finish up with talking about your ground line officers, especially Thompson.
Can I borrow a sheet of paper? I want to make a couple of
Yeah,
notes.
matter of fact, you can have this whole thing if you want. I'll write on this.
Okay.
And there's a pen.
Yeah, I got one.
Okay. Good salesman always has a pen.
And a well-used one.
And we all used them. So we'll finish up talking about the Grand Line officers, Thompson in particular, and then the last thing is your vision for both your legacy and kind of the future, where you see Masonry going after you. At some point, I would like for us to be able to, in this thing, be able to say something along here. I don't really know how to approach this, but I want to be able to talk about the fact that we need to be able to communicate with our younger Masons electronically, but I want to stay far away from the website and that all that. So, I want to talk about it, but we don't want to get bogged down in that. So. Oh, Hammer. I got to talk about Hammer. We'll do with him in the annual communication. We'll play annual communication up pretty good.
Okay.
Should have better audio. We'll be incorporating music into the program. Ladies will be having a silent auction. Andrew Hammer. Grand Orator. Ladies is
The
Angela.
music as well with Don Barrier, that's gonna be pretty, he's got some pretty powerful things coming up with that.
Okay. When we get to talking about annual communication, we'll just kind of wing it. We may go with all that. We may kind of skip some of that. We'll just kind of see how it goes. Hey, Phil there, Riley. What do you got? What do you got on his introduction? Let's hear it.
Just going over us and then Grandmaster of Freemasons of North Carolina. Is that the proper, is it Grandmaster? Is it Grandmaster of Freemasons of North Carolina?
Just of Masons and
Of Masons.
in
In
North
North
Carolina. In North Carolina.
Don't do that.
Or that.
Or that.
Or this.
Yeah. Brown's got such sensitive equipment here, we can hear a gnat fart. But it's good stuff.
That's right.
This isn't the best place for a studio.
I think it's great.
Well, it's really cool, but it's not, as far as the acoustics, we got too much hardwood and hard surfaces.
Oh, yeah, it kind of bounces.
So we're all good as long as we don't do too much of this external stuff that we're all bad to do.